What's up guys, this is Hylian Mum, and today in Subnautica Below Zero I'm going to show you how to find the laser cutter. So to get the laser cutter you need to scan 3 fragments to obtain the blueprint. Those fragments can be found loose in the twisty bridges and the Arctic kelp forest and caves, as well as in sea monkey nests in the Arctic kelp caves. And there are also some pieces at the Kappa mining site, the Phi robotics lab, and the Mercury 2 shipwrecks. So over here are all the eastern kelp loose pieces that I have found. There are quite a few off in that direction. But what I'm going to be showing you today are the 3 sea monkey nest fragment locations in the western Arctic kelp forest caves. So the sea monkey nests and their fragments don't change spawn locations in a new file, so it will always be in the same location, at least as of now. So what we're going to be doing is showing you these because they are guaranteed to be there. So from your drop pod, you want to head in a general southwestern to west direction. I'm going to head west here. And you are going to need your Sea Glad because we will be using the map display here to navigate the caves. And I suggest you bring some extra O2 because that's never a bad idea in the caves as well. So we're going to continue over this way past the Twisty Bridges biome, over this little ridge and under the icebergs to this area here of the Arctic kelp forest. And what we want to find is a certain hole here. Technically, there are quite a few holes that lead to the same area, so you will be able to navigate it, but I will put the coordinates for this hole in the description, just so you can match up if you are above the right one. But this is the one we're going to be going down here. So from your drop pod right now, it can be anywhere from 200 to 375 meters, depending where your drop pod landed. But it's off in the western direction. And I'll show you down here with the map what we're going to be looking for. Alright, so as I go down in here, and I'll show you this here, you can see that this is basically a whole bunch of tunnels that come down and meet up in a central area. And the tunnel I went down is the one that has the first fragment here of the sea monkey nest. The first laser cutter fragment. So to kind of try to give you a visual here of what you're looking for, it is the room that kind of has that little offshoot here. Visually from the central chamber, it's going to have this little ridge here as well. So this is the first fragment location we're looking for. We'll just scan this. There we go. So now we're going to be going from this location and we're going to go to the central hub. So here's the central hub where it goes down, and what we want to do here is follow it down to find the second nest. And once you're here, you're going to pull up your map again, and you want to find the pathway that goes down to the lowermost big chamber. So that will be off in this direction. And here is actually our second nest. So I'll show you here on the map. The second nest is in this chamber here. It is at the bottom, which connects to the very last lowest chamber there with a dead end. So here's our second piece. And our third piece is a little bit further down this room as well, into the chamber. So we're going to, there it is, continue down the pathway here. And here we will have our third piece of the laser cutter. So to show you this location, we have just traveled from that second nest, continued on, and now we are in that next chamber. And that is where the third and last location is. So if you come over here, you can basically get your 3 fragments right away, really quick and easy. And it's always going to be there for you, guaranteed. There we go. Laser cutter fragment, blueprint obtained. I hope this helps anybody who is looking for the laser cutter. Some nice things about it as well, it can not only open sealed doors and sealed crates, but the laser cutter can also cut open sealed air bubbles, sealed ice bubbles and sealed ice holes. And if you cut open a sealed ice bubble, it will give you oxygen. A little bubbles of oxygen will start to come out. So this is a little extra tip for the laser cutter use. Now to get out of here, just basically pop your Sea Glide out and use the map to navigate yourself back home, back up to the top. As always, guys, be kind, stay legendary, and may the Triforce always be with you. Hylian Mum out.